who could be against me. I guess all of them that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted. East Coast, the 6'4's getting switched. It's not a conflict.
First opened back in 1975. There's a look inside the iconic Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Today we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the Seattle Seahawks and the New Orleans Saints. Quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out 2-25. Here's Walker to start the drive. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw, Huntley. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. That'll give them 8 that time, and it'll be 2nd and a couple. This defense for the Saints, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
On way to throw. Intercepted. Tanner Muse with it. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it, he saw the numbers we saw, he watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be.
And this is going to be intercepted. Tariq Woolen gets it. And the Seahawks is going to take over at their own 28-yard line. So a nice play defensively by the rookie coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day-two corners, they've been winding up on special teams and sub packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
Oh, my God. All the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. That was a first down pickup of 8. The Saints are 3-1 here through the first 4 games. And they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. The defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And able to get this one across the 35 before he's brought down. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Gonna run again here with Pollard. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he is in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Tony Pollard, his first touchdown on the year. And the Saints are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. What's good on the extra point? It's our tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Esker's going to keep this one in the end zone, and they'll start at the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. That's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Jalen Smith, from his outside linebacker spot, gets him down there for a loss of 4. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Here's Huntley. And rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Paulson and Debo. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
To throw again on 2nd down. Winston. But that's intercepted.
So,
Picked by Jamal Adams. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are, positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
On 1st and 10, Huntley, left side here, taken in by Metcalf. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about 4. How about the first quarter he's putting together out wide? Pretty impressive.
I think that he likes the fact that we're playing this as a day game. You know, some guys, they respond better in the evenings. For some reason, it builds up. For this guy, day game, and he is off and running. You're exactly right. 100 might be conservative with the start that he's had here in the first
Yeah, by the numbers, he's on pace for 200 plus right now. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. These two teams all tied after one. Line of scrimmage at 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to Walker on 1st down. And we'll get a few yards here to the 34.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And Walker once more. Nifty move. And he'll get this up to about the 40. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of the tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on it. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
They'll try to run forward with Penning. Well, he hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this team was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
They'll run for it. It's Walker. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. So a bold call that this drive will forge on. 1st and 10 after the 4th down conversion. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
On 2nd down, it's Walker. And he's going to get this one down here to the 45-yard line. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Touchdown! Noah Fant, 20-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 14-7. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Got a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny United?
And no, not quite at that level and not at that age. But I remember looking over over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? Because because he had enough confidence in himself that was a fluke, and he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
We've seen him break off a big run already in this game. For a second, that one looked like it might be another.
I think that any defense would say, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Jameis now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Winston into the slide, and he's got a first down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. They'll run left with Pollard. And that's the space here. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 121 yards rushing for him, as he has been tough to stop here this first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Oh, how about this on first and goal? And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
You got to be ready for anything when you play defense against this head coach. That is not something you'd expect to see here in the red zone, but it winds up getting him a few yards.
Flush to his right. He's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Kawan Bacon, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Saints are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Lux with the extra point. That is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Here's Moore. He will return it. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
I don't think you want to over...
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, as the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Now Myers for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Well, here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably... Should have opted for the touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Uchenna and Wosu got the sack there. So we've come upon halftime with the visiting Seahawks. They're out in front. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That one covers 29 yards, first down. Throwing, Winston. That pass complete to Deontay Hardy. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And then
looking for Thomas. He's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Saints are an extra point away from drawing level. What's good on the extra point? And we are tied at 21. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. Asker's going to keep this one in the end zone, and they'll start at the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective, because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving. That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Again, it's Walker. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 82 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half. It can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. That about right there, he ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Throwing on first down. Huntley buying time to his left. That was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver, and he'll prevent that completion.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. A Gifford Walker running right. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
And that's why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. And it wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
To throw on third down. Huntley. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyler Matthew. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Well, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
So he was so lucky that one of the defensive coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed the quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
Well, he's got to figure something out because the current formula is not working. Looking to throw again on second down. Winston. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Down inside the 10. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 37 yards. Howard is into the end zone for a Saints touchdown. Nice job of polishing off that drive, and all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
After the touchdown, wants to kick it off. On the return, it's Eskridge, and he'll bring it out. And he returns this to the 22. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. So now, Charles, this drive may be a touch more important trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you make, but how you carry yourself.
Now off to the races, down the right side, and all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, his third touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point up and through by Myers. And we are all tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
DK, the only one.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to his 16-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming intercepted a third time. Picked up by Sidney Jones.
Yeah, nice job defensively, getting inside the quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. It's a 5-yard pickup, so essentially they get the penalty yardage back, and it's back to 2nd and 10.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. You know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
You got to be fucking kidding me, man.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 105 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
And he'll get nothing out of that one.
Got a first down.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
It'll be first and goal when we come back. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal. Here's Walker. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. They run again with Walker. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Call it no gain that time, and now it's third and goal. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. Eluding the pressure right. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Tyler Huntley.
This shit literally just went back and forth.
And the Seahawks have broken our tie and have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and they will take a 7-point lead. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
We just got to stop
As he returns from the
That's the only person fucking over.
to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder on the ball carrier.
Good shit, Tyler.
And he goes across the 20 to the 22. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks.
This is a non-defensive ass game.
That fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They run straight ahead here.
That was nice.
Not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps it moving forward.
Trying to run forward with Pollard. First here as he's taken down at the 25.
Sometimes, Brandon, it's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big third down conversion. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
They finds some open field here. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 163 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now the former fourth-round pick, it's Kalen Balaj. This will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you come running thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Here's Pollard again. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Winston to throw. Pass to Tony Pollard out of the backfield. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A very solid game of 27.
What the design that we're seeing right there, this is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And Bell is right in the end zone for a safe touchdown. Tony Pollard, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Saints are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Wants to try to have the PAT. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. Taken from about the 12. Able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, partner, here it is. They got the chance to win the game. Got to think they need to get it.
Oh, come on!
A chance to get the game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense.
Got him. Let's go.
Intercepted.
Let's go.
Timeout Matthew. And these guys are going to take over at the 41-yard line.
Didn't miss it that time. Fuck.
Last week and this week now, that's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost like they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. Jordan Brooks on the tackle.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. On 3rd down, they'll run it with McAllister. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This could take the lead here in the final minute. The kick by the Saints is good. And the Saints celebrate as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field position.
Come on.
So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game.
Fuck, laddie, come on! Y'all dropping all these fucking picks, dog.
Possession game, that'll hurt a little bit more, but this is an excellent opportunity to make up for it on this drive. I still expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that momentum in a hurry.
Huntley. Out to his left. He's going to let it fly.
Oh my fucking God, bro. God damn. God damn.
In the final minute of the fourth. Wow. Wow.
That was a nice ass pass,
Son of a bitch. Opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this, because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position.
We playing horrible defense, man. Fuck.
They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And after the field goal
I knew he was going to do that.
See what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with.
And that's intercepted yet again. And that could be the
fuck, man. Good game, dog. God damn. Son of a bitch.
You need to take some chances here with finding down, needing it.
Fuck me, bro. That lucky ass shit, man.
Go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything.
Oh my God, bro. We got beat by fucking DK, dog.
Make a play on the ball, and that they did.
This motherfucking Kenneth Walker. That nigga better be the player of the game. Good game, man. Fuck.